Hey everybody, I am the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. Let's go back to the Dark Cloud 2 tonight, I think. First of all, apologies I wasn't here on Tuesday. I was extremely angry. I was so frustrated on Tuesday because we were trying to do some recording and it was a mess. And so, like, I'd fully planned on doing some Dark Cloud 2 on Tuesday. And I was like, I'm not in a good mood to be around anybody. I ain't doing it today. So we're gonna do it today. Also, hi Jimmy. Yeah, it's been a little while since Dark Cloud 2. I think I remember where we were, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and just get into it. Yeah. As always, Jimmy, since you are here, please let me know if the audio is off in any way. Alright. So, yes, we were in the Moonflower Palace. And I believe, if I remember correctly, when I was playing on my own, I, yes, unlocked this place. This is an event space. So I wanted to save this for when y'all were here. Move to garden. Let's go. Let's go check it out. Yes. Oh, here we go. It's very lovely. I just really like conservatory areas in games. I'm okay. I'm okay tonight. Not furious tonight. So, doing good. Ah, something. Oh no.
Whoa.
Yes?
Hey.
I have to fight something? What's going on here? Oh no, it's a memory. You can tell by the fuzzy border. Look, it's Emperor Griffin and Sparkly Woman. It's like, oh, she's so sparkly.
Is something the matter? No, nothing. It's nothing. What's wrong with the flower?
I picked it and now it's dead.
It looks like the stem is broken. I'm afraid it's going to die.
Is that
like
huge
this.
thing in the pot supposed to be the stem for the thing
Poor
she's
thing.
holding?
I was thinking that maybe I would put them up in your room. It'd be a shame to waste them. Would you like that? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Awkward.
What was that all about?
There! Look!
I guess she never got around to putting it in his room then. Unless this is his room. I obtained the flower of the sun, and now I gotta take pictures of everything in this room. What was I saying? Yeah, I've had a pretty good day, all told. I got a, I feel like I should be able to take a picture of this waterfall thing. Yeah, waterfall curtain, there we go. I got a 3D print going right now, which is exciting. Hopefully it will come out well. It's not supposed to be done until tomorrow, though, so it's going to take a while. So it's going to go overnight. Last I checked on it, it was doing well, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it will do everything it's supposed to, namely print properly. Can I take pictures of this? I feel like this lotus is important. Aha! I was right. Oh, this carpet? No. Anything else? There's lots of easy things to miss in the Moonflower Palace. I think that's all I got. Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm excited about that. And I also have a game. I was going to show y'all this at the end of the stream. There's a game that I want to show off that I was hoping I could show off on my actual PS2. But, like, I used to have a PS2 that I streamed with. And for the life of me, I don't know where it is. It's not the one that I normally use for just playing PS2 games normally. It was like a one that I had specifically for streaming, but doggone, I can't find it anywhere. I have no idea where I put it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna play them on the PS3, and I'm gonna play the game at the PS3 and just show it off. I'll be at the beginning of the game, but you'll still get an idea of what the game's like. So that's fun. The reason I want to show this is I recently beat the game, and I was like, this is great. I want other people to know about this. How do you play this game again? Charge. Okay, I got it. So that should be for later on. Hopefully that'll be fun. And then, what else happened? I went to the, 2nd and Charles today, which, if you're not familiar, it's like a half-price books, that kind of a store. For this guy, I've had about enough of this guy. Eat a banana. Drink some water. Eat some bread. Much bread. Yeah, I went to the place that I was just talking about, 2nd and Charles. And I found, I actually found a game in a similar vein by the same, manufacturer that I was hoping would be as good. As it turned out, the new one's not that great. It wasn't as good as the one I just beat. So, oh well. But, and then I also found this book called, oh wait, hang on, which direction am I going? Give me a sec, I gotta look this up. I found this book called the Evil Secret Society of Cats. It's like a gag manga about, supposedly there's like a nefarious underground society of cats that's out to overthrow humans through adorable means. And so all of the punchlines are stuff like there's one where it's like if you know what a four koma manga is, they're basically 4-panel joke mangas. There are a fair number of them. Like if you know Lucky Star, that's one. Manga Dio. It's a pretty common format. Anyway, this is one of those. And so there's one comic where it's all 3 of the initial panels are cats sitting in front of things. Like one of them's a cat sitting in front of a TV. One of them's a cat sitting on top of a newspaper. One of them's a cat sitting in front of a book. And then the last panel is something it has the evil boss cat being like, ha ha ha, we will prevent you from getting any new information by standing in the way. It's very silly. So I'm going up. Wait, what is Shiny Bravado? No, I'm going down. Okay, so I gotta develop downward. Anyway, it's very cute. I like it. It's always fun when you just pick up a manga randomly and you're like, oh, hey, look at this. This is fun. So I got that, and then I also got a manga called I think it's called Why Can't Warriors Be Babes? And the premise is it's set basically in the world of Dragon Quest, like Dragon Quest 3, which if you're not familiar with Dragon Quest 3, that is the Dragon Quest where it was the first time that they allowed you to have job classes, and it's a very famous game. It's very famous. It was very popular in Japan, and so there's a lot of media about it. And the premise of this manga is that the warrior character, the warrior female character, grew up admiring the hero, and so she wanted to be good enough for him, and she's like, I will someday be a member of your party, and I'll make you fall in love with me. And she winds up becoming way stronger than everyone else. And so the party is like, oh, we're so glad you're here, but they think of her as like a fighter and like a weapon of destruction, and she's like, "No, I'm a delicate maiden. Why does no one understand?" So it's funny in sort of an unfortunate way. Let's see, I got that one, and then I got a couple other things. It was a good trip to the bookstore, so that's always fun. And then I got stuck in traffic for like an hour, which is not fun. There was a particularly notorious section of the interstate near where I live that it's well known that if you get on there during rush hour, you're probably not going to get off for like an hour. And so usually I avoid it, because fortunately for me, I don't have to take it to get home from work. Oh, very triangular rice ball. Well, I got fooled by the fact that it was so dark outside when I got done running my errands. I was like, okay, well, it must be like 8 o'clock. I'll just, it's like, oh, it must be getting close to streaming time. Not realizing it was actually 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is still rush hour times. I got straight up stuck in traffic. Good long while. Weren't fun. But, it is what it is. I got out eventually. No. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty good day. How about yourself, Jimmy? Are you doing good? I hope you have a lovely day, yes. My controller's sticking, but that's not much fun. Oh, God, I keep mixing up the like block button and the magic button, because one's L1 and one's R1, and as I mix them up, I get hit by things. So that's that is a tragedy. Oh, I should also mention, for those of you who are a member of my Discord, first of all, thank you, because that means you were a subscriber. If you would like to join my Discord, all you have to do is subscribe. Anyway, I was talking earlier this week about an idea I had for a stream format, which I still want to do. I still think it'd be fun. But what I did not realize is that next week is Thanksgiving. I was going to do it Saturday, and then I realized next week is Thanksgiving, and so I have to drive on Sunday, and so I don't want to spend the only day of my weekend doing this stream idea. So I will hold off until I get back from Thanksgiving. Maybe it'll be next Saturday. I'm not sure, but I do still want to do it because I think it'll be fun. Hello, hot dog. Welcome. We are back with more Dark Cloud 2. We are currently Monica-ing through this area because this is one of those areas that only she can go to. Bam. Bam. Get some. Yeah. How are you today, hot dog? Are you having a good day? I think. Oh, it's a that. I don't like you though. What do I have like music right here? I've got a light speed. What's that? Yeah. Bam. Light speed. So powerful. Speaking of Thanksgiving, y'all got fun Thanksgiving plans? I'm going to visit my family that lives in Massachusetts for Thanksgiving, which should be fun. I'm going to be there for a little bit longer than I wanted to be. Originally, I was planning to go up there on Wednesday, and then my sister, who is head of the family that I'm going to visit, she's like, "You're coming up on Wednesday? Isn't that like the worst day to drive?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. And so she convinced me, it's just like, just come on Sunday and then work from here, because I can work remotely. She's like, just work from here for the 2 days that you have to be in next week, and then you'll be good. And you won't have to worry about traffic. Like, okay, yeah. That's sensible, I suppose. Ow! Stupid jerk. Nothing quite as fun as punctuating saying someone is a jerk by throwing a bomb at them. Yeah, it should be fun. The brother-in-law that is up there is the one who is trained as a professional chef. And so we always have good food when I go, although it is also always like highfalutin food. It's always like fancy dancy food, and I'm like, oh, this is fancier than me. This is too polished and refined for my pitiful palate. Whatever, I will eat it. I will eat it. I will eat the fancy foods. I will avoid the green bean casserole because my nephew's favorite food is green bean casserole. No shade meant against my nephew. He's a great kid. But I can't say I've ever met anyone whose favorite food is specifically green bean casserole. He loves it. He will bogart the whole green bean casserole if you're not careful. Eat the whole thing himself. He loves the stuff. More power to him. It's healthier. It's healthier than loving just the turkey, which is pretty much my shtick. I'm like, I want all the turkey. Give me all the turkey. Turkey. Yeah. What was I talking about that? I was talking with someone the other day about turkey roast. Do y'all remember turkey? Or maybe y'all are too young for it. I don't know. Back when I was a kid, there was a food. Wait, I think my weapon leveled up, didn't it? Did you level up? Oh, you leveled up twice. Whoops. Okay. Back when I was a kid, there was a food called green bean casserole was the bomb. All right, well, now I know a second person who really likes green bean casserole. Good to know. Back when I was a kid, there was a food called turkey roast. It was like a you would buy it in a little. It came in kind of like a little tin foil rectangular container. And it was sort of like a meatloaf made of turkey. And it came, kind of slathered with gravy. And it was really good. And you like slice it, you cook it, and then like slice it in sections and eat little like wedges of turkey. I loved it so much growing up. And now I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what happened to it. But I loved it. Love that stuff. It was so good. I don't know. But I also like regular turkey. Oh, here's a question. Here's a little poll for y'all. What are your thoughts? Assuming you do Thanksgiving, which I know not everyone does. Assuming you do Thanksgiving, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food? What is your least favorite Thanksgiving food? And do you like cranberry dressing? I know the last one feels very specific, but I ask because in my family, my dad is the only person who likes cranberry dressing. And so I'm just curious if anyone else eats it. I don't know. Like, my dad really likes it. My dad also likes Spam and Vienna sausage, so take that into consideration. Those are also foods which are not often stated as being beloved by many. But I'm curious. I think for me, my favorite Thanksgiving food is probably the turkey. I really like turkey. Turkey's one of my favorite meats. I don't eat the cranberry dressing, as I just said. So that's not bad. And then probably least favorite. Yeah, mean and no disrespect, hot dog. Probably my least favorite is the green bean casserole, just because it has that. At least every one that I've had has like a mushroom-based gravy, like a white sauce. And I just don't do mushrooms, man. I'm not a fan of the flavor of mushrooms at all. Ow, stupid. Wait, oh, I need you. Hang on, it's a diamond. That's important. It's important. Take this. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. I forgot. I can get a I need a pot. There's a pot. There's a pot. I can get a transformation medal from him. I think it's the last one I need, actually. Let's see. But first, I gotta bash him on the head. Come here, dude. I'm bashing him on the head just so I can keep him in one place. Hey, man. Yeah! Alright. Now you die. I do think it's funny that the way you get the transformation card, or the transformation badges, is you have to give the monster something they like, and then you kill them. That's how you get their items, is you have to make them happy before they die. And then you murder them. Murder them. Alright, hello, sir. Have this final bomb. Hello, Joe. Oh, well, no. Ah, doggone it. Well, I wasted that one. Lame! 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 I am excited about Thanksgiving, though. I do like Thanksgiving. It's important, too, because it gets me out of my house, you know? It prevents me from just staying at home all the time, which, if there wasn't a holiday, I probably just would stay in the whole weekend. So. It's good that it gets me out. Yeah. That's a really cool looking sword. The Shining Bravado.
Looks like we got 'em all.
It's so bright and brilliant. Lovely. Nope. Ah, very nice. Alright. Flame and attack. Alright, cool. For all that, even if I do reach its, like, the appropriate section with it, it won't be able to level up until I fight the monsters it's requesting, so... I'll have to wait anyway. Absorbs light and converts it into slashing power. Oh, still not actually there. Okay. So we'll switch to someone else. It's a darkness slicing sword. Legendary. I like that it's just legendary, period. Oh, another thing. If we manage to get just 2 more medals, I can get a new costume. And I think I'm going to get a costume for Monica. I think I'm going to get her princess dress, because I really like it. It's basically the same outfit she was wearing at the beginning of the game, if you can remember that far back. If you remember, way back when we started this game, Monica was wearing a different outfit, and that was her princess dress, and it's really nice. It's a cool looking outfit. I know having that there is a little bit of an hassle. This is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Oh, they got 5 shots. Alright, well, it might be okay. We'll see. Go! Alright, I gotta get through the pole. Flip. Oh, another exciting thing that I saw someone talking about on Discord earlier today. Apparently, the Super Mario RPG remake is coming out, I think, tomorrow. It's very exciting. I do very much enjoy Super Mario RPG. Probably gonna be playing that one. So, not here, I mean. I'm just gonna be playing it on my own. But unless y'all want to see it, I guess I could play it. But you know, we got other things first, so we would have to wait. And in, yeah, awesome. But yeah, I'm curious how it's gonna play. I've seen, screenshots and like gameplay of it, and it looks like they tried to match it pretty well. I know when I first saw it, or I first heard about it, some people were talking about how the character models looked off because they tried to fit them to the proportions from the original Super Mario RPG. Which, yeah, they do look a little off, but I'm hoping it won't be too weird. We'll see. But I am excited about that. We'll have to see. On we go. see. They're probably... Treasure, there's one. Very important, because I do still feel like I'm taking a lot of damage from enemies. I said it before, I'm not sure if I somehow missed some of, like, the health and, like, defense power-up things along the way, but I feel like in this playthrough, I am taking some really heavy hits from enemies that I don't really remember being the case when I played the game before, so that's a little bit of a mystery. But, alright, Bird of Eden, 160 versus 168. No map. We'll see if we can do anything new out in the garden. In the garden. Oh, go outside. It is coming along. Slowly but surely, we're getting more stuff here. Alright, Donut Juice Zone. Petal Stream. Yeah. Oh, okay. Probably need a couple of those. I think they stop you when you... Yeah, you can only make... For the particular parts in the Moonflower Palace, you can only make as many as you actually need. So you can always kind of tell how many you're supposed to have. And I think it just kind of like goes, right? Yeah, all the way to the end. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so it's just all the way to the end. So. More petal stream. Yeah. 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 Oh, I guess I have to move this. Okay. On. Up. Petal stream. Yay. Okay. Other side. Dig. 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 Oh. I'm out. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Still weirds me out that this place is called the Hall of Sorrow. Why sorrow? Anything else I can... Palace stairs, I can place this. I think this is just like over here, yeah? You don't have to be like incredibly precise with this, you just have to get it pretty close, if I remember correctly. So, as long as I'm pretty close, I might need to move it a little closer. It's like they can only do so much in terms of allowing you to like position it perfectly, which is fortunate. I'm glad that they don't make it too hard on me. Not important. Billy tree? Billy tree. Alright. Anything else? I think that's it for now. Alright, let's head back into the house. Back in we go. To do more exploring. Now. Yes. Raging spirits. Okay. Sounds cool. Sounds neat. That is kind of a cool shot, though. The big plant opens and you just like casually stroll out. But yeah, I'm Max, ready for action. It's Miss Guragon. Whoa. Whoa. Holy crap, that hurt. Oh my goodness. You see what I mean? But like, I'm taking really heavy hits. For some reason, that did way more damage than I thought it was gonna do. Oh, the Finny Frenzy's going on. All right, we're gonna have to go to the Finny Frenzy because I've been trying to win it. There's something you get if you can win the Finny Frenzy, and I want to win it. Have this fish. Have this fish. Cool. Like, believe it or not, there's still one resident that we have not found because you have to win the Finny Frenzy to get them to join you, and it's just kind of a pain to do that. So I never bothered to do so. That would be good if we could get it done. The problem is that it's honestly a lot of trouble to win the Finny Frenzy, so I'm not eager to do it, but whatever. Shining pizza. It's the ghost of the storm. I don't think I mentioned it yet, but one of the cool things in this game is that, like, with some of the later pieces of equipment, like some of the later swords and wrenches, Max and Monica will actually, like, get new animations specifically for those weapons. Like, you might have noticed that the standard attack animation for the weapon that Max is using right now is actually different from the way he was swinging his weapon earlier. I like it because, aside from the fact that usually the later animations are just better in terms of, like, hit economy, they also kind of come across as, like, the characters being more, like, familiar with their weapons, and I think that's pretty neat. It's like they got better with their weapons. Which is important for Max because he is swinging around a tool. He's literally swinging a wrench around. So, there you go. Alright, Flame, Chill, and Smash. Okay. Well, first of all, this has no sort of absorption, so let's give you absorption. Do this. It does have ABS up, which is nice. You don't find too many ABS up coins, so they're very, very useful when you have them. Good. Alright, so now we just need Chill and Flame, which I find kind of strange. Both Chill and Flame for this armband. Have I mentioned yet that I really like the lighting in the Moonflower Palace? It's very cool, you know? It's got those purple lights in the top, and they've got these cool, like, space panels and stuff. It's just, like, it's very nice in here. Her name is supposed to be said. Miss Guragon? Miss Guragon? Curious. Whoa! Let's see what else has been going on. I had a little bit of fun the other day. I was talking to people on Discord, and I don't remember how it came up, but we were talking about Sanrio characters, which Sanrio is like, they're the people that make like Hello Kitty and like Cinnamon Roll and oh, what's her name? the little impish one. Basically, all the little cute characters. Agretzko also. I actually didn't know that. I thought that Agretzko was a parody of Sanrio stuff, but no, she's actually a Sanrio character. Anyway, we were talking about those. Someone brought up the the popularity rankings for this year, and I was like, oh well, let's see how my boy Pom Pom Purin is doing. Good news, Pom Pom Purin, high up there. Happy about that. But what I didn't realize is the sheer volume of Sanrio characters that I had just never even heard of. Like there's so many Sanrio characters. There's like 100 of them. Literally, like 100 of them. They just kept going on and on. I was like, oh my gosh. And so like, someone made a joke about how Hangyodon and Tuxedo Sam didn't get their due, and like they were low down on the list in the Forgotten Zone. And I was like, that's a funny idea. I envisioned this idea of like Hangyodon, who's like a fish man, and Tuxedo Sam, who's an adorable penguin. Very cute. Definitely deserve to be higher in the list. Them just kind of like sitting on a bench somewhere. And so I drew a picture of Tuxedo Sam and Hangyodon sitting on a bench in the park in the Forgotten Zone, drinking drinks and just waiting for their turn. And it turned out really well. It did remind me of something though, like one of the challenges of drawing like anything Sanrio, or really just any like kawaii art, I guess you could say, is that one, it's very specific. So like if you get something even a little bit off, love green beans, Ethiopians make a killer green bean dish. I've only ever had Ethiopian food once. That's interesting. I have an African cookbook that I would like to explore more, but a lot of the ingredients are kind of hard to get your hands on. What's good to know? Hey, Cyber. I also, apologies, Cyber. Your name was pink in approximately the same length as Hot Dog Sweet and directly underneath it, so I just assumed you were Hot Dog Sweet. So hello, Cyber. For the moment, you're taking the place of Hot Dog Sweet. Anyway, back to Sanrio. Unless you want to tell me about that hot dog or that green bean recipe. Oh, Cyber. Yeah, so like because the characters are so simple, it's very apparent when you. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Those things do so much damage so quick if you're not careful. Sorry. Yeah, it's very apparent if you get something wrong. And so, like, I was really kind of worried to, like, show it off. I was like, I don't know. People are going to definitely be able to tell I drew this and it's on an official Sanrio product. But it was still a lot of fun. Those characters are so cute that it's fun to just kind of, like, imagine them in, like, funny situations. Like, I was also thinking about, like, other things I could do with the Sanrio characters, so I may do more Sanrio drawings in the future. Let's see. But also, hello, Cybernator. Again, apologies. I assume I was going that direction. Yeah. Are you excited for Thanksgiving, Cyber? Do you do Thanksgiving? I am going to be going to my sister's Thanksgiving. I'm happy about that. I will be leaving Sunday, which also means that I will not be doing any streams next week. I'll try and get out the regular videos, but yeah, there won't be any streams. Yeah, I'm gonna be there all week. You love to eat! Wonderful! What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish, Cybernator? Please, do tell. As I mentioned earlier, my favorite is the turkey. I do love the turkey. Actually, that's an interesting question for anybody. Do you or someone you know not eat turkey at Thanksgiving? Because, like, you think about that, it's like, we always say that, like, T-Bird Day. We always say that, like, turkey is the sort of, like, Thanksgiving, yes, food? What do you, or yes, phone? What do you want? Hang on. What do you want, phone? Professional streamer always forgets to turn things off. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. They're watching some sort of interesting movie in just a little bit, which I honestly would like to watch, but I'm streaming. I ain't gonna leave you all for a movie. I'll have to catch it next time. Yeah, I mean, like, we think of, like, Thanksgiving as, like, a turkey day, but, like, why? It could be, you could have any food. Like, I wonder if there are people that, like, eat ham, or, like, roast beef, or some other food, or chicken, you know, on Thanksgiving. There's nothing that says you have to eat turkey. Well, let me see. The movie is, The Raggedy Ann and Andy, A Musical Adventure. Sounds awesome. I kind of want to watch that, but you love stuffing. Okay, when you think of stuffing, what is it you think of? Like, what is that food? Because, like, to me, when I think of stuffing, I think of stovetop stuffing, which, if you're not familiar, is sort of like it's like crumbled bread with, like, spices in it. It's a little bit wet, but it's mostly a dry food. But I've also heard people talking about stuffing as, like, the actual, like, stuff that you put inside the turkey to cook it. We're gonna have a Chinese Thanksgiving?
You guys.
Bro, that sounds awesome. What are you gonna make for your Chinese Thanksgiving? Forget what I was saying. I'm so interested in your Chinese Thanksgiving. What are you gonna, like, are you gonna steam everything? Was your oven broke, so you're gonna make something else? Or do you mean you're gonna go, like, get Chinese for Thanksgiving, in which case, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I got so excited. I thought you were gonna be cooking using means unrelated to the oven, like you're gonna be steaming food or, like, frying it in, like, a wok or something. I was like, oh, it sounds awesome. But I'm sorry to hear that. That's not as exciting. Oh, that's it down there. I guess I'll go ramble about stuffing some more then. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I've heard people say that, like, stuffing is, like, the stuff that you put inside the turkey. Which is, I mean, it's a fair description, but it's just not what I associate with stuffing. So, curious if what other people think of as stuffing. Bam! Could not have been done better! Have it unchecked. The fact that you guys are both pink is what's making this difficult. I didn't even realize you were back. I'm sorry. I'm a bad streamer. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh. Both of y'all are having a Chinese Thanksgiving, huh? Oh, wait. Does that mean do we have 6? Hey, we got 60! I can go get that thing I was talking about. Hey, we're gonna go get another costume for Monica. Hooray! I think there's gonna be another, like, event space somewhere around here too. I thought it was this floor, but apparently it's not. Oop. Alright, so we're gonna go and get costume for Monica. We're gonna try and win the Finny Frenzy. And that'll be that. Alright. More treasure, please. I'm very weak. Very weak. What else has been going on there? I started playing Final Fantasy V again, just because I love Final Fantasy V. I think I told you all this. I got the all 6 of the Pixel Remaster games on my Switch, and I played through Final Fantasy 1, and I played part of the way through Final Fantasy 3, but I really think Final Fantasy 3, like the original Famicom Final Fantasy 3, is probably my least favorite Final Fantasy. I have a lot of difficulty getting through it. And that's not to say there aren't good things about it, but I just feel like I stall out really quickly because I think it's because I played FF5 first and got used to the job system in FF5 and got like really excited about the job system in FF5. Did I not get a... I'm not finding treasure anywhere. And then you play FF3, which admittedly came like several years before it, and I'm like, oh, well, this job system isn't as good. I'll just play FF5 instead because it's got a good job system, which is not at all fair to FF3, but you know. Anyway, I am still very impressed with the Pixel remasters, and fortunately for me, they did not include the portraits from the GBA version. So in the GBA version of FF5, they included little like portraits for all of the characters based on their original Amano illustrations, which I think I've explained. I have a bit of a hang-up about Amano's art style. It's respectable, but it's just not for me. So I was kind of frustrated when they injected that into the game, and I couldn't play the GBA one because it just drove me crazy. I was like, I don't want to see these weird corpse faces that everyone has. There's no treasure anywhere. What the heck? I'm very frustrated by this. I need the health power-ups. Whatever. But yeah, they don't have those in the Pixel Remaster. It's just names. So that's super cool for me. Probably going to be playing that until Mario RPG comes out. It has been a good couple of years in terms of like, make a flower bed. Oh, I think I need 2 of these. Oh, I need lots of them. Okay, that's fine. How big are these things? Look at these things. Wait a minute. Picture? Where do these go? Oh, 4 over there. Okay. And then 1 on each side. Okay, gotta go. Yeah, it's been a good time for people who like Super Nintendo games, in that like a lot of SNES stuff is being like remade and like remastered recently, which I am fully on board for. Very excited about that. Where are these supposed to go? Oh, wrong way. Okay. So aligned with the end of the area. I want to be as close to the original Moonflower Palace garden as I can. I won't be able to get it perfect, I'm sure, but I'll try and get it pretty good. How are we doing? Analysis, pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, cool. Oh, something's happening. Oops, something's happening.
Where are you, Cyrus?
Where do you think?
Where are you?
Oh, look, they're playing hide and seek. Were they the only 2 people in this castle? Oh, snap!
Gotcha.
Now you fall down.
Ouch!
Now you will submit to the
How do you like
hugs.
that?
He's like, no, the hugs.
Ah, okay, you got me.
Was she like the queen and he was like the wizard or something? Like, what is their relationship? That was fun. Anyway. Took a trip last week with Chicago Institute of Art and Galloping Ghosts. I know what one of those is. What's the Galloping Ghost? That doesn't sound familiar. Was it cool? Hopefully it was fun. Alright, let me check on my animals here. Let's see, have some... Eat this! Eat it! It's delicious! Eat the minin! Alright, boost 19, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, you're... the Priscleen. Alright, the Priscleen fish! Galloping Ghost is a huge retro. Doggone it, Cider! I want to go to that. That sounds so cool. Galloping Ghost, a huge retro arcade. Oh man! You keep going to all the cool places, and I'm not going to the cool places. Did you play anything really neat there? Was there any standout game? All right, Finny Frenzy, here we go. Alright, I'm ready to join. Hello. I will join in. Crispy. Beginner. Keep a steady pace. Alright. You ever played a game called Spinal Breakers? No, but it sounds amazing. Go, Priscleen, you can do it! Yeah, nice start! Gotta race your fish! Fish racing, fish racing! Oh, hang in there, buddy. Go, Priscleen, go! Well, he's doing pretty good so far. I've honestly never bothered to, like, really get into the fish stuff in this game. Mostly I just try and get the medals. Alright, did good. So that's the first race. We got into the first race. What's Spinal Breakers like? What kind of a game is it? I've never heard of it. Alright. Steady pace. They had a functioning RAD mobile cab that still leaned. Aw, now you're making me feel like I'm a scrub. I don't even know what you're talking about. Come on, Priscleen, go. Go, little guy, go! I'm in third! No! Ugh, doggone it. I think that means I don't get to advance. Ugh. Alright, well, that's that. Have to wait for the next one. At least we can still go get the costume. Our Rad Mobile Cab. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm too uncool. Alas, I do not know what it is. No, I don't want it here. Shoot. Oh, go back. Back. Shoot. Alright. Oh, he's not with us. Okay, cool. That's fine. Sinai Breakers. It's a crazy, bloody, side-scrolling third-person shooter from American Sammy. You start by shooting Nazis, then seem to go back in time. Huh. Sounds kind of cool. Alright, sir. Give me the princess dress, please. Yeah, there it is. Yay! Princess dress! Wear it, Monica! Yeah! See? Isn't it nice? I think it's a really nice looking outfit. I don't have the right shoes for it, unfortunately, but I'll just have to get by with the night boots, I guess. But yeah, it's like, it's cute. I like that she's got, like, puffy pants. Contra. You know what I was thinking about earlier today? Was there ever a 3D Contra? Like, there was Contra Legacy of War, which was kind of a 3D Lonely Machine, which was kind of a 3D Contra. But like, I don't know, it feels like there should have been like a Contra FPS or something. Was there ever like a Contra first-person shooter? If there is, I don't know about it. Oh. So you just keep going back in time and the enemies become less and less capable of resisting you? That's kind of tragic, in a way. Oh, doggone it. The unwanted air pollutant is causing me fits again. That's fun. I might need to go close my windows. You know what that immediately makes me think of is time killers. When I think of like the idea of people with like from across time with vastly different capabilities of fighting. I think of time killers. Still regret that I have never played that game in an arcade. If only I had bothered to play it in that one pizza joint where I saw it. Whoa! Ow! Yeah, what's the game format like? Like, is it an FPS? Is it a top-down? Is it like a side-scroller? Oh wait, you said side-scrolling third-person shooter. Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. That's right. Did we fight? Yeah. Okay, so I just dropped some attack into it. All right. Yeah. Equip that. Hang on. I got this. Give me a sec. Equip that. Okay. On right hand. Oh yeah. So that's gonna be Monica's first final tier weapon, the Atlamillia sword. Behold, the sword with the power of Atlamillia. Look how cool it is. Yes. Awesome. Now I probably won't use it anymore because it's at an evolutionary dead end. But you know, it's cool to have. Do you find you do that in video games? Like, when there's a game like this where you can, like, level things up, once you, like, max something out, you stop using it? That happens to me all the time, where I'm like, oh, well, I was talking about FF5 earlier. Like, when I finish a job in FF5, I will usually not use that job ever again. Something about these shoes with this outfit makes it look like she's wearing, like really casual sneakers. This is not for you. This is for my boy, Steve. Rad Mobile is a racing game by Sega, similar to Outrun. The cabinet leans as you banked corners. A sonic charm dangles for the rear view. That's so cool. Oh, I love that. Sega started out as a arcade manufacturer, didn't they? I want to say that their name is like has something to do with arcade machines. Yeah, that's cool, man. I like that. Frickin' Skull Chief. Service games. Yeah. I always forget what the SE is for. I really wish I had been... I was gonna say, I wish I had been alive during the time period when the arcades were still, like, the cool place. That's true and it's not true. I wish I had... Because, like, I would be upset if I was too... Like, if I had been too old to enjoy, like, the Super Nintendo or something. Like, I'm really happy that I was the right age to enjoy, like, the Super Nintendo. Because it has definitely cemented my enthusiasm for the system ever since then. I guess what I wish is that arcades were still around, I guess. I don't know. Or that's not fair. They're just not where I live. They're just not near me. So I don't know what I'm saying. I'm jealous. That's really what it comes down to. I'm jealous of the fact that Cybernator got to play all kinds of fun arcade games, and I didn't. And here I am, sitting in Moonflower Palace, throwing around vases, not playing a cool racing game where the cabinet leans with you and Sonic the Hedgehog dangles from the rearview mirror. Super Nintendo is dope. It's the best, man. SNES for life. Love that system. Speaking of Sonic, briefly, so I've been catching up on some of the Game Grumps series that I missed while I was taking my break from Game Grumps, I guess you could say. One of which is Sonic Frontiers. And, you know, I saw my boy Brutal Moose play a little bit of Sonic Frontiers. But I did not realize how good the music is in that game. Like, it does not fit Sonic at all. You're looking for any new to you SNES RPGs? Oh, I got tons of recommendations. What have you played before? I was just talking about Final Fantasy V earlier. That's a really solid one. If you've never played it before, it's a really fun game. Just about anything from Squaresoft that was actually translated into English at the time will be a pretty safe bet. Because like the only ones that actually made it across the pond at that time period were the best of the best. So pretty much anything Square Enix that was officially translated will be great. And a lot of their stuff that wasn't officially translated will be great too, but I'm just saying that's a good place to start. Would you call ActRaiser an RPG? It's a fun game. I'm not sure I'd call it an RPG though. ActRaiser's weird. So, ActRaiser is a game where half the game is like a platformer, like a side-scrolling platformer, and then the other half of the game is like a city-building simulation. Which is a very strange combination of things. But somehow it works. It's really fun. I've actually wanted to play ActRaiser on my channel for a while. That's what ActRaiser 1 is. ActRaiser 2 is very different. It's basically just a side scroller, and it's very unforgiving in a lot of ways. ActRaiser 2 is tough. I've never managed to get anywhere in ActRaiser 2. Something slow paced. Again, most of the Square Enix ones will be solid. Super Mario RPG is another very fun game. These are all like turn-based, which means that you can have you've never played a SNES Final Fantasy. Well, SNES was a good time for Final Fantasy. If you've never played Chrono Trigger, that's also a very solid, enjoyable game. But I would recommend playing the SNES one over the DS one, just because I think it's got a better translation. Actraiser 2 was a disappointment. Yeah, it was. I mean, hardness aside, like, I feel like it was a little too difficult. But also, like, what made Actraiser 1 fun was the city building stuff. Taking that out, kind of making it just sort of like a standard level-by-level platformer is not a great idea. Oh, Illusion of Gaia is also a really solid option for the SNES. It's a more active game. It's not turn-based, but it's not too intense. Yeah, if you want to play like a good Super Nintendo RPG, probably either Final Fantasy 3, 6, FF3/6, Chrono Trigger, or FF5 are all great places to start. You could also try Secret of Mana or Secret of Evermore. Very enjoyable as well. I've played both of those on my channel, so if you want to see what they're like, you can just check my own videos. Shill. Man, there's so many good games. I guess it just really depends on what you're looking for, you know? So there's lots of good stuff out there on the SNES. It was a good time for RPGs. Like, the SNES and then the PlayStation 1 were like a great time for RPGs. Like, if you're gonna play FF3/6, again, my recommendation would be to play the original SNES release. And I say that because a lot of the FF3 re-releases, well, I can't really say that. FF3 for the SNES has my favorite translation in the series. Like, if you play the PlayStation 1, the translation's not very good, and it's got egregious slowdown. I've heard the Game Boy Advance version of FF6 is pretty good, and then you also have the option of playing the Pixel Remaster, which I haven't tried, but it looks good. But for me, my favorite will always be the original SNES one. That's the one that has all the glitches. Oh, I never showed y'all that. Was it you, Cybernator? I remember somebody was playing FF3, and I was talking to them about glitches. And I was talking about the sketch glitch and the nudity glitch. And at the time I was going to show them off, but I couldn't do it because my save file got deleted. Like the battery in my cartridge blipped and I lost my save. So I was going to show them off, but I didn't. I can't remember who was I was talking about that with someone. Anyway, there are fun glitches in FF3 for the SNES, which some of which were gotten rid of, some of which you can exploit, and some are just very annoying, frankly. Like one of the well-known problematic glitches in Final Fantasy 3 relate to the what do you call it? Evade stat. So, like, all characters have a stat labeled evade, which is supposed to relate to your ability to dodge physical attacks. It also relates to your hit percentage. So I think evade is used in the calculation for both your dodging and your hitting. Physical hitting. It's supposed to be. In practice, it doesn't work. And all dodging and hitting is based on your magic block. So there were certain characters who were supposed to be really good at physical attacks and like very accurate and also very able to like dodge attacks and stuff. But in practice, it just doesn't work. And then there are other characters who are supposed to be, kind of clumsy with like physical attacks, but amazing at dodging like magic attacks. And they're just amazing at dodging everything as a result. It's a little silly. It's called the evade bug. You can look it up. The other thing that's kind of funny is that as a result of this, the blind status effect doesn't actually do anything. Because it's supposed to drop your evasion significantly. That's what blind does in that game, is it just drops your evasion. But because evasion doesn't do anything in that game, it just doesn't matter. Nothing changes. So that's an example of one of the fun glitches you can play with. But yeah, if you play with FF36, you will have a good time. That is an excellent game. Wonderful game. Worthy of praise, worthy of everyone playing. Max, did any of your stuff level up? This did. Max needs to... Oh, I don't have any beast stuff. Never mind, I was gonna say Max needs to go beast mode. Oh, I was wrong. Rip. Why are you ripping? Cyber? What are you ripping about? Ripping about my save file getting deleted, maybe? That would be a rip thing. I can see that. It just means I get to play Final Fantasy 3 again. Can't complain too much about that. Oh, there's someone attacking me. Hey, elephant. I didn't even notice you there. I didn't notice the elephant in the room. Can we talk about the elephant in the room? And Monica's like, what elephant? I don't even see it. Whoa. It's a bit of a tragedy. There is something kind of fun, though, about seeing a Super Nintendo game with, like, no save files on it. Because most of my SNES stuff was gotten secondhand. Like, even back when SNES was still out, I would usually buy most of my stuff either like the flea market or a used game store just because it was cheaper. And so I very rarely had like a cartridge that was brand new. And so seeing a cartridge with like blank saves and stuff was really like exciting. Like, I know it technically means something messed up nowadays because it means that the cartridge failed. But as long as it doesn't happen too often, it's kind of cool to see every once in a while. Now, the game I get really sick of seeing it is Lufia 2. That's another good one. Speaking of more stuff, Hot Dog. You want another good recommendation? Lufia 2. Really overlooked. Okay, hang on, y'all. hang on, y'all. Sort of overlooked late SNES RPG. Really solid, super fun game. Has a lot of things about it which were ahead of its time, which I think is cool. Like, it has a lot of mechanics that showed up in later games and weren't really around at that time, but I don't know, it's a really fun game.
Right.
I like it a lot.
That takes care of you guys.
But my copy of that game, and from what I understand, a lot of copies of that game have a notorious glitch in them, similar to the one that happened with Dragon Warrior 1, where save files will just delete. They'll just randomly delete. No explanation, no reason why. They'll just be gone. And it sucks. It's one of those things where it's like, you almost feel like the proper way to play it nowadays is on an emulator, just because otherwise you like me, might get like halfway through the game multiple times only to have your save file delete and have to start over from scratch. That has happened to me like 4 times in a row at this point. 10? They gave me 10 shots? Are you serious? How? Well, it's pretty far away, I guess, but 10? How often do you see 10 shots in Spheda? Alright, go. Ashoo. Yeah, no problem. If ever you want to hear me yammer on for a while, just ask me about Super Nintendo games. I will talk about them till the cows come home. I love me some SNES. Especially when it comes to, like, RPGs. Oh, yeah. And if you're interested in, like, trying to find translated ROMs or buying reproduction cards, there's also a lot of really good games that were just never brought over. Now this game recently was listening to Def Leppard during one song. The singer say, "Come on, Steve." Solo ensues. Yeah, that sounds right. Little did you know that in Def Leppard was my ride pod. Finished the ride pod and I named it Steve. I love that line. Actually, again, now I'm just thinking about Super Nintendo games. I blame you, hot dog. I'm just gonna be talking about SDS for the rest of the stream, probably. Oh, boo on that. That's not a good spot for that to be. Another game that I think is kind of like I guess you'd call it like a hidden gem, is and a game that was not translated, is a game called Rudra no Hiho. I've talked about it before. It's a Super Nintendo RPG. Here, I'll put it in here so you can see what it's called. Rudra no Hiho. Yeah, Rudra no Hiho. It translates to, so the way that the community, like the modding community or the translating community put it, they called it treasure of, like they called it treasure of the Rudras, which is a translation of that. I like legacy of, like that's my name for it, Legacy of the Rudra. And if I ever play it on my channel, I'm probably going to call it Legacy of the Rudra, which will confuse people. But I just think it's a better name. Anyway, that's the game where like you make up your own spells by like writing in text. So like as you play the game, and you see enemies, they'll use a spell, and if you like write down the name of the spell when you see it, you can then input it into your like magic listing and use the spell back at them. And it's really cool. And like any combination of letters works. So you can like put in people's names, or you can put in curse words or whatever you want. And the goal of the magic system is to try and find spells that are powerful, but also MP efficient. Because like if you put in something that's like not MP efficient, you'll just blaze through your MP, and whereas if you put in something that is MP efficient, you might be able to get the same power spell for less MP. So, and plus it's got this storyline that involves like 3 like party members that are like their stories like intertwined, and they meet up with each other and they help each other and sometimes hinder each other, and like it takes place over the course of I think 14 days. It's really cool. Yeah, it's such a cool game. The art for it is terrible. Like the official art. No, I didn't mean to do that. The official art for it is awful. it's really got really bad art. But the game is good, and it looks good. The actual game looks fine. It's just like whenever you see like the official art for it, it's like, oh, this game looks terrible. Who would buy this? But whatever. But yeah, Rudra no Hiho. Fun game. Another fun one from Squaresoft that was not translated is Treasure Hunter G. That's kind of like a tactical RPG. Like it's like grid-based combat where you have to like position yourself and stuff. That one's pretty fun too. I never beat that one. I played a little while and then just kind of lost interest. But there is a monkey. You can have a monkey in your party, so I mean, how can you complain about that? Get a monkey. Monkeys are awesome. What did I just get in that treasure chest? I'm paying attention. What did I just get? Oh, potato pie. Delicious. I'm still not convinced potato pie would be delicious. You know? Like, if it was sweet potato pie, I could get behind that. But, like, savory potato pie doesn't sound that good to me. Is that just me? What do y'all think about potato pie? Sounds kind of funky to me. I don't know. I mean, apparently his mom made the best potato pies, so... Oh! I didn't get a geostone in that level. Huh. Alright. Never mind. Came out here for nothing. Oops. Nobility! Okay. Beer ditches tonight for some reason. What that doesn't mean it's like fruit or something. Maybe it's an empanada? Empanadas are good. Oh, I haven't made them in a while, but I love empanadas. I actually, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to y'all. I was born in Venezuela. And so, my mom, like, I was too young to really remember much. My sisters remember more of Venezuela than I do. But as a result of that, my mom is pretty familiar with some Venezuelan dishes. And one of the ones she would make were empanadas. And, oh, they were so good. They're so good. I wish she still made them, but I found a recipe. I found a recipe. It's not the one she used, but I did find a recipe for them. And I've made them a couple of times. But, yeah, man, empanadas are pretty good. Yeah, I was born in South America. I'm not like Hispanic. I'm about as Caucasian as it gets, but my dad worked for an engineering company, and so we lived down there for a while. And they had me because I guess it was very boring. Because it was very boring, and mom and dad needed something to do, so they made a baby. Alright. I need Beast. I don't have Beast. Beast is the one I don't have. Doggone it. Fine. Well, use a different weapon then. Use the Amano Murakumo. I always say that wrong. Jack, one thing that was kind of exciting is that a specifically Venezuelan cuisine restaurant opened up in like the little like southern town where I live. It's so strange that a specifically Venezuelan restaurant opened up where I live. Like not Central American, not like South American, not like, you know, a variety. No, specifically the food we would have eaten showed up, and it was cool. I loved going there. I got myself some real empanadas. We would get there. Think about empanadas. I had what do you call it, Chick-fil-A for dinner, and it was good, but it's kind of worn off by now, and I will probably eat something after I'm done here. Probably go get something, or get something for my kitchen, or find something to eat. I'm hungry. That's the sort of it. I'm hungry. Hello, Thunder Ghost. Thunder Ghost. This sword is so cool. Look at how she fights with it. It's so fast. Love it. The Amano Murakumo. I always want to say Amano Murakamo, and that's not it. Murakumo. I have a dumb American tongue. Not capable of saying these fancy words. Okay, he didn't even try and fight back. He just kind of took it. Hey, Stormy. Whoa! Ah! Screw you, Stormy! Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! You were talking about Chinese food earlier, Cyber. Do you have like what do you eat? What do you eat for Chinese food? But that's another food that I didn't really grow up eating. My dad really likes Chinese food, but my mom doesn't. And so, like, I didn't really grow up eating it. And so I don't really know what's good as far as Chinese food goes. About the only thing I'm familiar with is, like, I guess rice and, like, orange chicken. And I like those. But I don't know what else is good at a Chinese restaurant. Spring rolls? Egg rolls? Those have eggs in them? How do you make an egg roll? Is that like an egg thing? How ignorant can I be? I don't know. I haven't had much Chinese food in my life. Quick throw. Swish and flick. Do I have the thing yet? I don't think I do. I do not. You like the steamed chicken and veggie. Is it just what it sounds like? It's just like a plate full of vegetables and chicken? Or is it like is it combined in some way? Like, the thing that I'm always curious if I would like are, like, the buns, like the steamed buns, the bao. Those look like video games make those look so delicious. But are they actually good? I don't know. I've only ever tried them once. There's a restaurant near where I live called Bing and Bao. And they sell bao and something called Bing. And when I had it, I was kind of like, it was just sort of like wet dough, and like the filling wasn't really, it didn't really fill the whole thing. There's like a lot of empty space in there, and I was like, this isn't very good. It was just kind of like wet bread with like, it felt like eating a wet tortilla with only a little bit of food in it. I was very disappointed because I was like, oh, it's gonna be so good. It's like an authentic food or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I don't want this. And that bad experience has kind of colored my interpretation of that food ever since then. So, oh, that's right. Why do I always run out of Beast? I always run out of the Beast crystals for some reason. I guess because I use a lot of them. You like bao, but you love bread. Okay. Like, are you comparing the two? I think the wonton wrapper pasta is made with lots of egg, which is why it's called egg. Oh, okay. So it's like that little hard shell that's on the outside is like made of egg. It's like a crepe or something. Bao should be wet? I mean, they're steamed, I guess. Maybe it's not for me. Like, when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be... Oh, shouldn't be wet. Okay. Well, this thing was wet. This thing was definitely wet. When I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be like a tortilla or something. Or maybe like a little fried something. But yeah, these things were kind of like a little mushy, you know. But it's good to know that wasn't exactly the best example of a bao. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not meant to eat Asian food. I don't really like sushi either. I like rice. Rice is good. I was talking that I mentioned earlier in the stream that I was so frustrated on Tuesday because we were having trouble with the oh, Jim World's House chicken. I've had that before. That's good stuff. That's the spicy. That's like the spicy one. That's kind of like, it's got like the caramelized sauce on it. That stuff is good. I like that. I have had that before. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that we were having an awful time recording earlier this week, and I was very frustrated. The way I made myself feel better was I made rice. I made rice, and I had like some leftover pineapple pepper chicken. And I was actually talking about it on the episode too. I was like, I'm mad. I'm gonna eat some rice and chicken. It's so frustrating. Recording issues are so irritating, man. What are you gonna do, though? That's life. The Chinese place has donuts or corn nuggets. Okay. I think I have had Chinese donuts before. Those are the ones that are kind of, it sort of looks like a donut hole, but it just has like little sugar on the outside. I think I've had that before. It was pretty good. I don't know what corn nut is though. Oh, see you later, hot dog. Thanks for coming out. Go get you some sleep and enjoy. The VOD will be up later should you want to watch the rest. But sleep good. Ooh, palm nuts. That's a normal thing to find in a treasure chest. Moon Joe. This guy's name is actually Moon Joe. I haven't mentioned that yet, but this character's name is Moon Joe. So that's cool, right? Get over here, Moon Joe. Look how cool he is. I love this guy. Moon Joe is awesome. You want to hang out later, Moon Joe? He sort of looks like Mac Tonight a little bit. Now you went crab. I'm sorry. Just focus on Thanksgiving. You'll be able to have them then. Crab Rangoon. I don't even know what that is. Have I mentioned yet that these guys, like, 4 eyes kind of freak me out? They kind of freak me out. In short, they kind of freak me out. Look how cool that laser gun is. I really like it. It's got a little tiny trigger.
That takes care of you guys.
Oh. I wonder if they're only going to give me 1 hit to get that. Problem is that it's red. Yep. You have got 1 shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Alright, here we go. If it's gonna work or not. We'll try it, I guess. I don't see anything better. Come on. Pink. Oh. Yes. Still got it. Yes. So good. Super cool. Is this the... No, okay. It must be, like, right around here, maybe? There's another one of those, like, event spaces somewhere. I thought we'd get to it by now, but still no. Okay, so we're gonna stop with Dark Cloud 2 for tonight. Here. Because I want to show off another game. I was talking about this earlier. There's a game that I just recently beat that I think is, like, really fun. And I think more people should try and play it, but it's kind of weird. So I feel like by maybe streaming a little bit of it, maybe it'll get some more attention. So let's see. We got a quit game. Yes. Quit the game, and then I will switch over to the other one. Okay. See you when you get back. So, this game is... I first found out about this game because it was mentioned during one of Brutal Moose's streams. And it's such a strange sort of game. But it's a lot of fun. It's a fun game, and it's by Conspiracy Entertainment, so can you complain about that? And Takara. There. The game is called the game is called Road Trip, but I call it Everywhere Road Trip because the word everywhere is right there. And it's all about racing, but it's also got like a open world area, and it's cool. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Let's see. And if y'all like this, we can come back to it. I don't mind playing it again. I really enjoyed it. I'm Mo. Apply. The currency is dollars. Yeah. It's the president. He's quitting. Huh? Quit what, President? I'm tired of being president. Why do I have to be locked up in this small room? What are you saying? Be quiet! Be quiet! I have decided I'm going to hand over the presidency to the one who wins the World Grand Prix. Wow, what a thing to do. Yes, this is a good idea. Okay, let the whole world know. Yes, fast, President. Oh, no. That's the plot. You wanna become the president by winning races. Oh, you know Seek and Destroy. Okay, I actually just picked that up today. That's a tank game by the same company. I didn't like it as much. This one's more fun, for me at least. But I know what you're talking about, Jimmy. Hey, did you hear? If you win the next World Grand Prix, then you get a chance to be the president. The one who wins the World Grand Prix can challenge the president to a race, and if you win, you get to be the true president. That's how politics works. You need to find 2 teammates and get a Super A license to World Grand Prix. You know how to get a Super A license? Yes. Okay, that's fine. You can enter a race from Q's factory in every town. What do you want to do? Well, I want a better body for myself. Although I don't have any money, I don't think. They're gonna go for a race. The Peach Raceway. So what's cool about this game, is that, like, it's a racing game, and at first blush you would assume it's like a kart racing style game, but it's actually like kind of more of a technical, like, standard racing game. You're just playing it with like these little chibi cars. And it's really good. And there's a giant like butt over there. It's supposed to be a peach, but it kind of looks like a butt, or like balls, whichever you prefer. And this game's great, and I love it. It's really fun. I'm so slow. Oh, you get so fast by the end of the game. It's ridiculous. That's why I wanted to show you my completed save file. I wanted to show you like how crazy fast things get later on in the game. But alas, I could not find my PS2. I couldn't find my streaming PS2 before the stream, and I was like, alright, well, never mind, I'll just play it on PS3. What kind of car am I? One thing that's fun, like, so, if you don't know the company Takara or Chorokyu, it's a Japanese toy manufacturer. Well, Takara is a Japanese toy manufacturer, and they make these little, like, cars. Like, they're really small. Like, I think each one of these cars is about like this, maybe like an inch long. It's kind of like Micro Machines, except they're all like chibi cars. So they're all like kind of cute looking, and they're all based on like real cars. So like every car in this game, just about, is based on like a real world car, which means that like you can often find like your current car. Well, maybe not necessarily, but you can find a car close to your car and just races them, which is awesome. Takara made Transformers? I also did not know that. The lack of voice acting and repetition of one explosion sound yeah. Honestly, I think what it was for me is I was just hoping for something more like this game. I think maybe if I played Seek and Destroy with no expectations, I might have enjoyed it more, but Alright, so I now have money. I want to go find parts. So now you get to the open world part of the game. This world is filled with little police cars, and you can go and talk to them and do missions for them. So I'm gonna go, here's the police station. Yo, hello! You need some help? No. Good job, see ya! Alright, there's the police. So now if I need anything from the police, I know where to go. For example, if I went over here to the Peach radio, I'm gonna talk to this car. Hang on. If you take the road south of Peachtown, you'll eventually come across the world's biggest bridge. Did you know that? You can even get pictures. It's called the Island Bridge. You should check it out. And yeah, you have a photo album, and you can take pictures on your vacation. What's this? An object. Oh, I found a wallet left behind by someone. I'd better go bring it back. But first, I'll check out what's in here. It's the radio station where this car runs the radio station. Welcome to Peach FM. Yeah, I want a voucher. I can't, never mind, bye. You have like missions and like fun things to do, and there's like treasures to find, and it's just wonderful. This game is freaking amazing. Anyway, I just found that wallet. I better bring it back to the police. Hey, what's up? You need some help? Yep. What? A lost item? Oh, let's take a look. Oh, it's Tim's wallet. He's searching for this. Thanks. I'll send it back. You see there? I helped Tim. And I get a stamp for it. Yes! Super duper cool. And now if I go back, Tim will have picked up his wallet. I cannot turn. Oh my gosh, my turning radius is terrible right now. Oh, I need better steering. To go back. Oh, hang on. I want to open up Q's factory that could change race car parts. There's a future in that, right? Let me know if you find a good place. So go here. Good job last time. Tim says he has a reward and he gave me this. I got a voucher. You know what that means? I can go back to the radio station and maybe get me something. Let's go back to the radio station. Yeah, I know. I talked to you, Barfo. I'm gonna go back to the radio station now that I got my voucher. Let's see what's going on at the radio station. I really need to get better steering. This is terrible. Hey, I got a voucher. I got a Peach doll. Yeah, baby. Now I've got my very own weird little Peach doll. Yes. None of this is related to racing, but you can do it, and it's fun. Look, Momo the Peach doll. 2006, Takara merged with Tomy to form Takara Tomy. That makes sense. And like, I can go into people's houses. Hey, what's up? Why am I called Wolf? That's because I pass all that ride with a ferocious bite. Dig it. See you later, Wolf. You're a cool guy. I'm gonna go see if I can find better steering. Oh, a new person. I missed, my steering was bad enough that I actually couldn't talk to you. Let's go to the parts shop. What's up, dude? Choro Q ice cream. Do you have better steering? You do. I'm gonna buy it. And now my steering will be better. And another thing that's cool is that you have to like change out your, hold on, you have to like change out your parts. And so like for some races, maybe you don't want great steering. For other races, maybe you want better tires. It's just so dang cool. And I would have never picked this game up if I hadn't been told about it. That's why I want that's why I want to stream a little bit of it so you can see the game, and maybe other people will like try this game out. Because it's really good. It's super good. I like it a lot. I want a new chassis though. I don't really want to race as like a hatchback. Oh, hello. Sir? Please move. Thank you. Yeah, see now my steering's better. Awesome. Very helpful. Where is the... Hang on. Oh, also, it's got 2 radio stations. You want to change the music? Some 90s jams? Here we go. Oh, look here, it's a coffee shop. Let's check out the coffee shop. We go inside, and this dude's like, hello, welcome, try out a cup of our famous coffee. Man, recently a crowd just died here. Hey, you going to race or ride in town? How about a part-time hand? There's not much to it. All I ask is that you show our sign and ride around. For 1 mile, I'll pay you money. How about it? Oh, thank you. How is this? Guess what? I just got myself a part-time job as a salesperson. Yes! It's for PS2. It's so good! It's such a great look! I'm a coffee salesperson! Look at me go! I'm driving around! I'm driving around with a little billboard on my head. Yeah, baby! So cool! You know what's right over here? This is the photo booth. You know what happens when you go to the photo booth? You get to take a commemorative photo. Yeah, I do. Yes! Look at me at the racetrack with my coffee hat on. So cool. Yeah! There's 100 pictures to take. What's staggering about this game is like how the racing is almost like, the racing is good. It's done very well. But it's like an afterthought compared to like everything else in the game. It's so much fun. Yeah, one new body. Boy, I wish I could do this in real life. Just go into a shop and be like, yeah, I want to be in better shape. Can you sell me a better body? Look at all these cool cars. I could be any one of these. I saw yeah, I want to be that. I'll also buy one of these other racers. Get this guy. Cool. Yeah. Definitely do more of this game. I would love to. I would love to play more of this game because it's just so much fun. The only downside to it is that as we get along in the game, we're going to have to start grinding for money, which means I'm going to have to do a lot of the same races. That's I think the only real downside to it is that, especially near the end of the game, you have to do a lot of the same races. Oh. James wants a peach. He wants a giant peach, in fact. I wonder if that's intentional. Alright, what's up, dude? I want to change my appearance. Change my parts. Moe. New body. I'll be this. Yeah, cool. Nice. Nice. Oh wait, I don't have any money. I'm out of money now. Alright, I gotta let me go find more things to do. Oh yeah, you can collect coins. Choro Q coins. Very helpful. Oh wait, it's the other way. I need to go the other way. Turn around. You can also just kind of wander around in the grass if you want to. You will frequently find people just walking around out there. It's awesome. The game is so good. Choro Q, so cool. I need to go this direction. Liking that music? Oh, there's a bar. There's a bar for cars. There's a car bar back there. I'm busy. I'm driving along. Like, I was playing this game mostly at night when I've been playing it. And like, it's just so relaxing to just kind of like drive around at night. Oh, it's such a cool game. This is Grandpa Tal's cave. He lives at the top of the hill. He loves to roll barrels. You'll have to dodge the barrels to get to the top. Will you visit Grandpa Tal? Let's go! Alright, so now we gotta play Donkey Kong, but as a car. Here we go. Go, Donkey Kong car! Go! Gotta dodge the barrels. Important. Gotta dodge the barrels. I'm so close to the top. Yeah, baby. Front looks like an RX-7. The back looks like a Nissan 188. Honestly, you might recognize some of these cars, Cyber.
Yeah, you dodged under my barrels to get here. You must be dead bored. I love rolling these barrels. I'll keep on rolling.
Okay, bye. See you later. Buy some coffee. Give me a stamp. Give me that stamp, baby.
Yeah!
This game is sweet. It's so cool. Everyone should try it. Everywhere Road Trip for PS2. Excellent game. So much fun. And again, as I've said before, I would not have tried it if someone else hadn't mentioned it to me. It's just like the cover. Let's go to the bar and get drunk. Hang on. Go to the bar. Ooh, look at this sexy little number. Okay. Yes, give me a hint. They say it's somewhere behind Kinsera's house. So if you go to the bar, aside from getting you drunk, they will also tell you about where you can find coins. So you want the Toro Q coins. They're very good. It's a collectible. I want it. Let's go do another race. So I can earn some more money and buy better parts. Hey man, chip parts. I think I got better tires, didn't I? Oh, I was gonna buy better tires and then I opted not to. Okay. Hang on, let me take off my billboard before we race. Alright. Race. The Peach Raceway again. So, in order to, like, the way that you beat the game is you have to, get a Super A license. The way you get a Super A license is you start off with a Class C license, and that means that you can participate in any race that is ranked C. Once you have place in every rank C race, you will then get up to rank B, so forth and so on. So you don't actually have to win them all. You just have to get like 3rd or better, I think. It may actually be 5th or better. And then once you get to Super A ranking, you do the World Prix, which requires you to have teammates. So along the way, you have to like find some other cars you want to race with, and then like have them join your party, and then you also have to like manage their equipment and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't put faces on them either. Like the fact that their like headlights flicker to indicate when they're speaking is just enough personality, I think. I got so attached to these stupid little cars, but I honestly kind of want some Toro Q cars now, but they're more money than they probably need to be. Plus, outside of the context of the game, like, since they're all based on like real life cars, I don't really know most of them. Like a lot of them are based on real life, especially Japanese street racing cars. So like if you know that scene, you might really be into it. But for me, I'm sort of like, I don't know any of these cars. I don't know any of these cars. In the context of the game, I love little things. Did I just get first? Did I just get first? Boom, baby! So good. Yeah, it would have been weird if they gave them faces. I like that they're just like cute little chibi cars. Like, right? Yeah, you had the right parts. Well, we have now finished this race, so I guess we need to drive the next town. The car you're driving, you used to own? Are you serious? What color was it? What color was your car? We're gonna go paint the car. Tell me what your car looks like. We're gonna make your car. Cyber. So we can either do, like he was saying, you can do two-tone or you can do silver. Okay. How's that? We can make it two-tone and give it some black undercarriage. can also give yourself crazy wheels. These are pretty nice, actually. I like those. Yeah! Touch more blue? Oh, okay. How's that? I'll actually wait this time, so I don't waste money. Yeah! Alright, we're driving Cyber's car. I love that. I'm so glad that that's the case, because it's just so much, like, I love how much attention they put into making, like, so many different car types. There's like 100 different car types you can choose from in this game, and they're all cute little chibi cars, and it's lovely. Oh, I missed the turn off. Ow. Just wrecked Cyber's car. Now we're driving to the next town. Moving on to the next race. And what's fun too is that, like, while you can buy a lot of the car bodies from, like, the shops, some of them you have to earn through, like, specific events and stuff. Some of them are, like, wacky. Like, there's one that's like a rocking horse on wheels, which is fun. You can get, like, a rocket engine to attach to your car. You can add, like, propellers so you can swim. Oh man, this game is so cool. It's so much fun. From what I understand, so I think this is like the third Choro Q game. I think the first two were on PlayStation. Never got them. And then they had another one that came after this called Gadget Racers, which is basically just a racing game. It doesn't have, like, all the fun to it. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Hang on. Map. I needed to go south from here. Oops. Hang on. We'll take a picture first. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, look at me with the windmills. Awesome. So I can actually play a little, like, mini game over here where I count the windmills, if I wanted to, but I got races to win. You can honk the horn too. You can also get different horns. I had a horn that was like a chicken noise, which made me happy. Aha! There's that bridge they told us about. Honking to the music. Again, I just got so much enjoyment out of just driving around the roads in this game and listening to the soundtrack. Like the vocal tracks repeat pretty frequently, so you get kind of those get a little tiresome. But the other radio station has a lot of tunes on it, and they're good. So now we're in Japan, just like that. We're now in Japanese car village. And we're going to talk to this person. Hello. Who are you? It's Goro. What's groovin', bro? Alright, thanks, Goro. See you later. Hey, man. I want to race. The Ninja Temple Raceway? Heck yeah! So now we're going to race around a ninja house. So when I was saying earlier, the game has, like, is more technical than you might expect. What I mean by that is that you have to do things like right there I took my fingers off of the accelerator so I could corner better. You have to worry about spinning out. when you do a jump, you want to try to minimize the amount of time you're in the air so that you have your wheels on the ground more often and keep your speed. Like, it's... When I first played it, I was assuming it was going to be like a Mario Kart, like a kart racer. And it was going to be all about, like, power sliding and, like, shooting things. But no, it's like, more technical than that. And that's kind of neat, actually. I like it. Wholeheartedly recommended, not just for how weird and silly it is, but also because the racing is pretty fun. Like here, I probably cut this too sharp, because I'm not going to be able to make a turn. Break around the turn. There we go. Love this game. It's so much fun. Slow down so I don't pop up as high and stick to the ground a bit better. Like, it made me, like... This is gonna sound silly, but what I was most impressed with about this game was, like, by the end of it, I was like, I think I'm better at racing now. You know, like, with a lot of games, you don't necessarily get that much better at the game technically. Usually, either your avatar gets stronger or something like that. But in this one, I actually just sort of felt like I was better at racing by the end of it. I was like, oh, that makes me feel cool. I like that. Oh, that person's just stuck. Okay. Ooh, second place. Okay. Back here, you. I'm gonna be really annoying. Yeah. Haha. Go. Also, again, music's really good, so it's very catchy. Losing control a little bit. Good racing game, higher power means need for greater skill. Yeah, it's true. Number one, baby! So good! So good at these low-level races. It was great. Yeah, baby. Alright, anyway. That's gonna be all for tonight. That's Everywhere Road Trip. Again, I would love to play more of it. If y'all are interested in it, maybe we could play more of it after we finish Dark Cloud 2. But that will be all for tonight. Thank y'all for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, for those of you who do Thanksgiving, have a great Thanksgiving next week. And I will see y'all when I get back. I'm the MoeChicken. This has been Dark Cloud 2 and Everywhere Road Trip. And thank you.